It's a brand new year, which means it's a brand new start just for you. And you know what that new start means? New construction home. We have some awesome tips to help you out for this year.
All right. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Let's get it. It is pivotal that you actually start looking at new construction for 2021, right? The market is skinny, okay? It is super skinny in the pre-owned market.
Like a pair of skinny jeans.
And I don't do skinny jeans. You know that. But so we're going to jump into this whole thing of, odd tips in buying a brand new construction home. And we got the tips not just because I'm a real estate agent, okay? Because we're buying and building one right now. We just put one under contract. And we've been on the other side and we see how difficult it is sometimes to make these decisions. So let's give you guys some tips to get you started. All right.
Tip number 1, get you one of these.
You need a real estate agent. Okay. Once again, we're 100% free 99. I always say get your real estate agent because you do need a real estate agent who knows new construction. Let me be very clear about that. Get someone who understands this thing and has relationships built with builders out there. For me, when builders are looking to sell a home that fell through, they'll call me and say, "Hey, Sascha, I got this, I got that. This one fell through. What do you have? Who you have in the pipeline?" And so sometimes I can get my buyers onto a home that they're not supposed to have. It just works out that way.
Just works out,
just
right?
Works out.
So it's good to have those relationships.
Absolutely. Yep. Number 2.
Tip number 2.
You need to know where to look. Okay, that's the thing. You can look online, you can call around, but you need to be hooked up with an agent that has a new construction site built. Okay, so if you're in DFW, you're trying to find new construction, check out my other website, not just my Chatman Realtor Group site, but I have one down below, which is solely dedicated to new construction. And it's going to be identifying lots, it's going to identify homes already done. It's going to identify spec homes. Homes are being built right now. You won't find this stuff in the MLS. Okay, so if an agent is just sending you something out the MLS for new construction, that ain't enough.
No.
That's not enough. This site is going to be more comprehensive from that perspective. So if you're not in my market, you need to be working with someone who can get you more comprehensive. But even beyond that, I still have to call around and find these extra homes for you because not everyone puts it even on this site as well. Okay.
No, too many times I have seen or I've heard Sascha having the conversation with new construction builders, and they say it's not going to hit the market. We're calling you solely because we know you probably have someone that we can just slide right on into this house. So you definitely want that.
Happens all the time.
All right. So tip number 3 is choosing a lot. And oh my goodness.
That is a thing. If you're building from the ground up, you got to be decisive. You got to be quick with that because these lots are going so fast. So let me just say it this way. First, it was the spec homes that disappeared. Then it was a house that builders are building homes, just build them, period, right now. So some were just inventory builders. They're just building right now at this point. But they still don't have enough out there. So you got to go from the ground up and choose a lot. And let me tell you, if it's a nice lot, it's gone. It's gone. We personally went through this. We combed all of North Fort Worth because we were looking for a specific type of lot and we wanted it to be a decent size so we can do what we want in the backyard.
It's
so skinny out there, man. You have to jump on it. So once we saw it, we was like,
okay. Right.
Like, do we
trying
like
to
this
fit
building?
your price range, trying to make sure you're not like sitting on top of somebody or something. Oh my gosh.
That was an ordeal.
Yeah.
And realistically, I will tell you, the builders will tell you this. There are certain lots that are so good, they have a long wait list on those lots. And they're going to go down
there's a wait list?
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to go down the wait list. I know buyers right now who are calling on the same lot because the builders hasn't opened that one up yet and has been calling on it for like 8 weeks straight. And that's a short. This guy's calling longer than that.
Yeah, like the individual, the lady that worked with us, so she said every Friday she's getting a call from this one particular person because he is waiting for this one particular set of lots to open
and
up.
it's a lot that we wanted.
Yeah.
So
we was like, we just can't wait.
Yeah, we'll be like on number 10 on the list. And so.
Yeah, she was like, so here's my list. Kind of like Santa Claus at Christmas. And it was like, oh, so we wouldn't have a chance.
Yeah. So you got to jump on that. that leads us to our next topic is being decisive. Let me be clear about this. New construction contracts, I want to be very, very clear. The new construction contract is in favor of the builder. It's not like our typical contract we have here in Texas. It's in favor of the builder because the builder's taking all the risk. All right? Meaning that your money's more at risk than it is in buying a pre-owned home. So typically your earnest money is protected. In a new construction contract, your money's only protected if you can't get financing approved. Understand that. So you need your agent and you need the builder to kind of walk you through this so you really understand this. You need to be decisive. Because if you decided just, I want to walk away, they're not giving you that earnest money back. They don't have to. Okay? Yeah. So once you put up that $5,000 or whatever it is, just know you better be decisive. So in the case of what we're going through, we had to put up $5,000. Okay, we'll tell you guys that we put up the $5,000 to go ahead and get the lot, to hold the lot. It hurt my heart. Well, no big deal. But we had to put the $5,000 up, okay? And then once we go to the design center, we then have to put down 25% of how much we're going to spend at the design center. So by the time somebody finishes here designing, you know, we'll probably have to put up another $5,000 to $10,000 because somebody's going to be going hard probably. You know, but that's the thing. That money is at risk. If we decide we just want to change our minds and go elsewhere, even though I'm in the industry, they ain't gonna give me my money back. They ain't gonna do that. No. So that's number one.
And thank you.
Yeah. All right. And number two with that and being decisive is you need to understand that if you're starting to do a lot of change orders, it costs you money. So when you decide that, oh, I want this particular brick, I want this, I want that, and you're choosing all the things you want in the home, understand that puts them on a timetable. They schedule their stuff, they buy it, they order it, okay? If you start changing your mind down the road, man, that is expensive. And you will pay the cost of that.
So, like, even when on the day that we said, okay, we're all in, here's our money, we, like, literally that day had to start picking out brick. She was like, what type of fireplace you want? I'm like, wait, what?
The appliances?
Yeah, the appliances and what color. Look, my head
was
prepared.
Hurt. Be prepared. You making some decisions that day.
That day, I was like, wait, what? And so it was just even, like he said, you got to know what you are wanting. So when you go look at model homes or something, they're not just pretty for show. It's like every little detail because they're going to ask you, well, did you check out the cabinets? Do you want the beige or the brown? It's like, oh, those did have colors.
Yeah. So we're going to make you guys a little journey for us so you can understand what we're talking about, of how we went through this and everything we would have to get ready from not just putting the money out there and then also making the choices we have to decide on. So you need to be ready and be decisive because your decisions cost you money and you changing your mind costs you money. So be decisive.
The smallest of things that you wouldn't even think about.
But buying a new construction home is super exciting. And I love the peace of mind with the warranties that you get, the 10-year structural warranty, you know, and you're just not worried about it just being a terrible rundown home because someone's been living in it pretty hard. So if you're looking for a new construction home here in DFW, I got you. I'll be more than happy to help you out. Like I said, my website's down below. Call me. You can also schedule any time with me you want. And if you're not in my area, and if you're still here in Texas, I'll still hook you up and I'll show you how I can hook you up. Give me a call. We talk more about it.
All right.
All right. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Peace.
So, yes is the answer.
You said yes or yes?
I don't know what I said.